Check.
He got it before me.
Check a one. Check.
How dare you chickity check before me, Joe Skelly?
30-97 seconds.
Bays Boys Podcast.
We're back.
We're still here.
You can't get rid of us.
2023.
We are on this. It's a brand new year.
Wikipedia hates us.
Wikipedia most definitely hates us. Listen, if you like the show, go on your platform. Give us a 5-star liking.
The
write
best
us a
rating.
review.
The best rating.
Best rating you can.
Then hit the website.
Hit the website.
Tell us how you listen to the show.
Write the show. Bays
on
Basement,
your fridge.
BaysBasement.com. You listen to. Yeah, listen. You can listen on Smart Fridge. You can listen on your Echo Dot. You can listen on your car stereo. You can listen on your headphones on your phone.
Make your mom listen.
We're everywhere. Tell your friends and family about it. Give us that rating. Help us beat the algorithm. And then don't forget to write. What's that goddamn platform that won't let us on? Pandora. Write Pandora and ask us why the fuck they won't let us on that show. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Oh, and today's special guest is
Mr. Yuengling.
Mr. Yuengling is back.
He's still here.
He's still here.
I dig it.
He's got another Yuengling.
Oh,
this should be a good. So.
Oh boy, Mr. Coppola.
All right, so hey, listen, I'm gonna start off. I got a couple questions for Mr. Yuengling.
We got questions. Cool.
Question number one.
Question number one. Yes.
Question number one. In a fight, who would win? In a fight, who would win? A Jedi or Blade? That's a hard question.
Let me ask this. So here's the caveat.
Okay.
Are we talking mano y mano, no weapons? Like we just throwing hands?
Oh, I didn't even consider that.
That is a good question.
I didn't even consider that.
Blade does have a lot of tools.
Well, you got that motherfucking lightsaber too. So what we doing? We just on some. Hey, what you want, Luke? What?
You make the call.
All right, so
make the call.
If we just on some street shit, we just throwing hands. So
that's a tough question, isn't it?
Because you on some.
And I'm going to tell you where this question actually originated.
Okay.
It originated from one of our earliest episodes.
Okay.
Where I was telling Tyler, I don't know, that there's an organization that catches horseshoe crabs.
Okay. And
drains them of their blue blood.
Okay.
Like Blade, right?
Okay.
When they were hooking blood,
got you.
Right? In order to use their blood for other things, for like medical research and blah, 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 right? So we're talking about Blade. And then we're like, well, Blade's a bad motherfucker. Then it came down to, so are Jedi. If you had a perfect world.
All right, so let me throw this out. All right, let's call it, let's make the shit even. All right? Jedi, pick one, don't make a difference.
Right.
Blade. Mace Windu versus Blade. Both of them got lightsabers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's how you balance it.
And they both have powers.
They both. Hey.
That's a toss-up.
Think about that for a second, man.
The Daywalker's pretty good at what he does.
The Daywalker got sword skills, man. He ain't no punk now. You just ain't gonna come in and force choke a motherfucker and think the fight's over now.
And he has been fighting his whole life.
He been fighting, man. Look, he been fighting forever.
And he don't learn to control it. He just kill him, motherfuckers.
And we've only seen him a couple times where he does that Wolverine berserker shit, where he just loses his shit.
Yep.
Okay. So here's the question: is this going to be influential because Jedi won't go past a certain point?
It has to be.
Where Blade was like, I don't give a fuck.
Well, see, so if you got to beat him, let's just. So we're talking Jedi versus Blade.
Jedi will fight to death, though.
But if Blade is ready to jack a motherfucker, right?
Right.
And he's berserkering out, do you go over to the dark side to stay alive?
Oh. There you go. Go.
No, because the Jedi will kill to protect them if they're going to be killed, or they will kill other people who kill people. Like they only.
Yeah, but what is the Jedi's whole situation? Now, mind you, I'm drinking beer, so I'm only gonna nerd out for a little bit, all right? But if the Jedi, like the whole Jedi's like, you can't be angry. Angry is the door to the dark side.
Right, exactly. They're trying to nullify He's
trying to nullify emotions, whereas
Blade
don't give a fuck.
Blade got a job to do.
You came up here talking this shit. I got this lightsaber. I'm about to cut your fucking head off.
Yep.
So now you got the Jedi trying to do the good thing. And to be honest with you, we're talking anti-hero.
Yeah,
Somebody who has embraced both the good and the bad of who he is.
that's true. Makes him more powerful.
Fucking Jedis are always in fucking conflict, which is, we'll have that conversation again.
Right.
I hate the fact that the thing that I wanted from Star Wars, all right? Everything is so motherfucking white and black.
Yeah.
There's no in between.
I wanted the
Han Solo. Han Solo treads both sides of
he's
that.
the most
he
realistic
is
guy.
hey, look, what should have been what should have happened is they should have wrote that shit like real life. Jedi is a religion.
Right.
So at some point they need to be corrupted and or corruptible.
That's true.
Oh.
Well, I thought the dark side is their corruption.
Exactly, but you never saw that.
No.
You never saw them like they tease you. They tease the fact that Obi-Wan or rather Anakin's like, I'm in love and I want to hit that coochie, but I'm not allowed to hit them draws. And I'm feeling some kind of way about that.
Right.
But I want them draws. I want to be able to love her and be a Jedi.
Yep.
Right? That was the whole gist, right?
Right.
I want to get them draws and I still want to be a Jedi.
And they said no.
No.
And they broke him.
They broke him.
That's true.
And that should be problematic.
Maybe the Sith are the only free Jedi.
Maybe.
Oh.
You blaspheming now, boy. now you're blaspheming.
Saying.
So what if and see we on some geek shit right now, so y'all just have to like this shit.
Yeah.
What if the
to be Joe
Empire
Rogan.
was right? What if the Empire was on some, hey, these religious guys are on that bullshit.
They're fanatics.
They're fanatics.
Yep.
They are the motherfucking jihad. They're
ISIS.
They're ISIS.
You can always go to the other side, other camp.
I'm just what if
all they do is cause fucking havoc everywhere they go.
What if the Imperials were saying, look, we want to keep religion and government separate?
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Fucked you up, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
What if what if Darth Vader and them dudes were right? We need law. Y'all motherfuckers can't be out here wilding. Law is for your safety. We want the world, the universe, to be safe. These motherfuckers are the religion. They don't pay no taxes.
That's true.
They trying to tell you to live by their law.
Right.
And they got the force to back them up. Who's regulating that shit?
This is some military
There
shit.
is
This
no
is going sideways
There's
too.
no force regulation.
Ain't no force regulation. All we saying is, look, if you strong in the force, we need to register your shit.
Right.
You know what? This would be like Superman just doing whatever Superman wanted to fucking
What
do.
if I was a
He does do what he
motherfucking
wants.
what if I was a motherfucking Sith and or Jedi and I walked in and robbed some shit and then said, hey, my religion said I could do it because I need it. Think about that shit for a second, right?
How do you
that
regulate-
puts a whole different spin on that shit.
Right. That's fucked up.
Motherfucking Jedi wasn't all good. And then, you think about the gray Sith. They somewhere in the middle.
Oh.
Oh.
There's a gray Sith?
Gray Sith and gray Jedi and all that shit. What if the Empire's like, look, man, look. We don't want your religion
Interfering with government business.
to interfere with what the government is trying to do. What we're trying to do is we're trying to make trade. We're trying to get
equal trade.
equal trade for everybody on the planet. You got something I want. I got something you need. Let's talk, right?
Yeah.
Jedi ain't got nothing to do with that shit. We cutting them out the money. That's the only reason they fucking around. Listen to what I'm talking to you.
fucked up.
Man, look.
It's
The
a deep
Jedi
fault. It's a
was
deep
trying
fault.
to get their cut of the money.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? Because say what you want. I'm about to kick some real shit. Say what you want. Tell me any religion right now in the world that doesn't need money. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Yep.
No, he's got a point.
What religion doesn't pass around the basket?
Who don't pass around the basket?
Right?
You gonna tell me the Jedi ain't need no money? You gonna tell me right now they are an ancient,
How are the Jedi running their underground networks?
ancient
Right.
hold on. From their words, not mine. Ancient religious sect.
Right.
Oh.
They think they're druids.
Oh. Kind of, right? Okay, so what about my man Forrest Whitaker?
What about him?
What was
I love Forrest Whitaker. Was he a Jedi?
No, he was in.
Oh, he was the bad guy.
No, he was.
He was a dude that was all messed up and didn't have the money to get the Darth Vader hookup.
Oh yeah.
In Rogue One.
In Rogue One.
That's right.
In Rogue One. That's right. And he was a little off the chain. He was a little unstable. Let's be real about it. He wanted to bring like nukes into the equation.
That
seen some
motherfucker,
shit.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he's seen some shit. He was just trying to get it done.
He would, man, look, as far as I'm concerned, he was a religious extremist.
A zealot.
A zealot.
A zealot.
A zealot, if you will. All right. So question number 1's been answered. Question number 2. You know Tommy Skelly, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, we had Tommy Skelly on the show, and we asked him, were you responsible for Bottlegate? Because I've seen the photograph on the front page of the newspaper where there was a photograph, and there was a bottle flying through the air, and Tommy Skelly's hand was outstretched like this, and it was falling into the field.
Oh my!
So
and hands down, he denied it and said, "I was like, my hand was up because I was, yelling at the play, and somebody behind me threw the first bottle."
I am.
Did Tommy Skelly?
I am, because I know Tommy Scully. I've known Tommy for a long time. I love Tommy. I am going to defend Tommy on the basis. And I'm gonna tell you, and you remember this. We were at a hockey game, and we were watching hockey. You remember this?
I do remember this.
We were watching Lil Scully do his thing.
We were Evil Kid.
Yep.
Evil Kid was playing hockey.
We was watching Lil Scully do his thing, and Tommy was yelling at the ref. He didn't call him a motherfucker like I called him at first, and he was like, "Hey, you can't, hey, you can't call him a motherfucker." I said, "Why can't I call a motherfucker a motherfucker? Sometimes you got to call a motherfucker a motherfucker."
Yeah,
he was like, "No, you're gonna get them in trouble. You can't do that here." I said, "Well, Tommy, what you do?" He said, "You call him sir."
Oh.
I said, "Are you fucking with me right now?" He said, "No, man, you got to call him sir." So I proceeded to watch this hockey game, right? You know how hockey get.
Oh yeah.
It ain't we're not playing Uno. Right? These young boys, hard dicks, and they ready.
Oh yeah.
They ready to prove some shit.
Trying to get that toughness out.
Right. Hey, who the big dog in this motherfucker, right?
Oh yeah.
Right.
That is the ultimate who's the motherfucker, right?
That game.
We was watching this shit, and every time something bad would happen, Tommy would go, "Excuse me, sir. That's not right."
Now, hold on. Now, I was there, and he was there, and you've had Tommy Skelly on the show.
Oh yeah.
Tyler, can you imagine Tommy Skelly saying that?
Being nice, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
Being nice. Oh, he is.
Exactly.
He's button zipped up, and then we heard some funny stories about you guys at a fire I was at. So yeah, I can really see it now.
So
right.
He's communicating.
He's got both sides.
His displeasure with the referee.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what the fuck to do, so I just shut the fuck up. Because if you said I can't call the motherfucker, I got nothing. So every time something bad would happen, he would go, "Excuse me, sir." That call, "What game are you watching, sir?"
That's like a good soccer mom right there.
Yeah.
"Sir, that play was called incorrectly." And I was like, "Look at this motherfucker."
Right.
And like, what was cool about it, it wasn't so much that the ref, was Saudi. It was the parents that was all around us, like the ones on the other teams was looking at us like they were Saudi, but he ain't cussing.
So they couldn't even say anything about it.
So what can you say? It was brilliant.
Right.
"Excuse me, sir. I would like to speak to you after the game over your egregious calls." It was
brilliant. It was brilliant.
It was magnificent.
Okay.
So I say all that to say, if Tommy said that he did not throw a bottle at Bottlegate, I am very inclined to believe him.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Mr. Yuengling just laid it out.
Says,
He just
this
laid it out.
is the truth.
He just laid it out. Now, we've done some amazing things, right? Last year,
Yeah.
we sponsored an event for
Waste management.
no, for,
city?
Yeah, we
Wait,
sponsored
are we
an
talking
event
about
for,
a different one? We've sponsored many.
Yeah. We did a waste management sponsorship, and we also did a sponsorship for Evil Kid, because Evil Kid works for a department, right?
Oh, that's right. He's a fucking legacy.
Yes.
With that fucked up ass caterpillar on his lip.
So you,
man.
so Evil Kid's got a fucked up ass mustache.
Evil Kid got the worst 70s porn stash. Like I wanna buy him some shaving cream or get him some porn music so he can make a fucking choice.
Baby.
One or the other.
So he can be like, "Hey, bitch, I brought pieces." Boom, boom, boom.
It's one or the other.
Or the other, shave that motherfucker. Like, just trim it up or something. Like he got a retarded caterpillar on his lip. Damn shame. He got motherfucking Frida Kahlo's eyebrows on his lip. He got motherfucking modern art on his lip. If he put his motherfucking face on a wall and gave it a title, he would make some motherfucking money based on that shit.
Just sell that shit.
Solitary Lip, 1999.
Bro.
Hold on. Hair and mixed media. Motherfucking worst mustache ever.
I hope he hears this later.
So do I.
Ever.
So do I.
Shout out to the Evil Kid.
Shout out to the Evil Kid. Hey, by the way, I want to give a shout out to the Evil Kid because last year my man did 658 runs on the bus.
Sanitation runs?
Sanitation runs.
Yeah, don't forget. Sanitation runs.
Right.
Sanitation run.
Right, yeah, because Tommy
Skelly's a sanitation worker.
He's a sanitation worker.
Damn shame. Out there doing sanitation with a mustache like that. That's a goddamn shame. I mean, hey, Shaggy, look here, Shaggy. If your shit ever looked like that, I'm cutting the motherfucker off myself. All right?
We're never going to let that happen.
I'm not going to. Like, I like the hair. The hair is some good shit. You need some product, but that's some good shit right there, right? You still young enough where you can just go out and be like, hey, bitch. No. I'm sorry. Don't do that.
Okay. Don't do that.
You're not allowed to do that
You wanna
anymore,
go,
apparently.
Hello. My name is Shaggy. Do you like my luxurious mane?
That might work.
He can pull that.
He could totally pull that.
He can pull. Man, you could pull. You got good teeth too.
Oh yeah. He's got good teeth.
Shaggy, man, I'm jealous of you, boy. Man, I wish I was young again.
Oh yes.
Okay, I got a question now.
Oh,
all right, I got a question.
Question from Mr. Yuengling for the Bays Boys.
Oh.
Knowing what you know now, what would you change if you were 17, 18 again?
Oh God.
Knowing what you know now, take anything, but but only one thing now. Think about it. You get to change one thing. You're 18 again, knowing everything that you know now in your life. Excuse me.
There's a couple of them Yuenglings.
Man, hey, you got it.
For
the brothers. What would you change? One thing.
Mine's easy.
What's that?
What's that?
Just career field change.
All right, career field change.
Yeah,
okay.
that's it. I would just went to school for something different.
You would have went into porn, you nasty fucker.
He's right. He got me.
He's a nasty. He be talking. Hey, hold on. Hold on, gentlemen. Big titty girls, we have not forgotten about you.
Oh, we're circling back to this.
We need to know your bra size, your favorite pasta that you eat, and the favorite pasta that you can make.
Yep.
Let the show know. And little titty girls, we ain't forgot about you. It's all love. What is the snack that you prefer? Is it Doritos? Is it sweets? Is it both? Is it savory or is it sweet? Let the show know.
Let the show. BaysBasement.com. Like the show.
Because we got this whole mukbang thing jumping off.
Yeah,
and
we're
we
gonna be
need
famous.
We need to have you.
We need titties though.
Big titty girls, you're gonna be making pasta with your boobs. I'm just saying.
Nobody wants to see our titties.
And then little titty girls, you got to pull them snacks, baby. We need snacks. That's just a little message. Now, where were we?
Okay, one thing we could change. One thing we could
One
change.
thing you could change.
Career change. What else? Nobody. I don't think people.
When I was
We're
17
too
or
old
18.
and deep to want to change anything about the
life. When I was
life.
17, what I know now. See, here's the problem. I'm gonna make a geek. I'm gonna make a geek reference.
Okay, go ahead.
What I know is this: I can use my powers for good or evil. And for the majority of my life, I've been attempting to use my powers for good. I really have, but I know that like the Sith, there is a dark side that I could embrace and fully utilize the dark side of the Force should I have chosen to. And I'm, at this point in my life, maybe I should have embraced the dark side a little bit more as a young man.
I'm glad.
Maybe I should have embraced it a little bit more. Maybe I would have more stories. Maybe I would have more things to look back upon and say. I don't know. But see, here's the problem. Tyler's already talked about this. Tyler was wilding when he was 16 and 17. Tyler was having his family members drop him off because he lived on the West Coast, Best Coast, right? He was having family members drop him off 2 cities away at 15.
Oh, to meet the ladies.
Yeah. On his birthday, and then when shit didn't work out, he was stuck on a beach out in the middle of nowhere, calling his mom.
That was a long day.
You need to come get me. Day. And he had to hide out on a beach
10
for
hours of hiding, or surfing. Remember those days? 4 cars and cell phones.
Hey man,
before cell phones, and he's on the payphone trying to call his mom.
Chase that shit down. I'll chase it.
Hey,
he was chasing it. He was chasing it.
That's some original dick slinger shit there, boy.
I've ridden my bike through Compton to get to it. Oh.
Man, hey man, look.
Look. They said where it was. I made way.
Look. Hey, there is a basic truth in my travels.
In your travels,
a motherfucker will do what he need to do to get that sweet pink. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
If you ain't got no boots, you will walk through the snow. Mm-hmm. If it's hell, you're going to go through that with a motherfucking fur coat. You will do what you need to do to get to that sweet pinky, okay?
Okay.
Yep.
It is a fair truth.
It is a
fair
hey,
What do they say about dudes on bicycles in the middle of winter? He's either going to get beer or pussy. That's the only 2 things. He's bicycling through the snowstorm just for that.
Man, listen, I'm not proud of it. But
Tyler even said he wishes he had Heelys shoes so he could catch up to girls quicker on his Heelys to spit game at him.
Yeah, I would have been so fast.
You know what, Shaggy?
Like,
let's ask Shaggy a question.
Okay.
Shaggy, can you talk to a girl, or do you text them? Come on, kick it real, man.
Keep it real.
You talk.
He's blushing already.
Not
Mr.
many.
Yuengling got him to blush.
Hey, man,
I don't know.
Not many of these young fellas know how to spit game. Like,
yeah.
We come up from a generation, right?
Where you had to holler.
You had to have some tongue skills. You had to be like, hey, how you doing?
But so okay, hold on. Let me interrupt.
Okay.
So we came from that generation where you had to be able to walk up to a girl and just start chatting.
You had to get her attention, and then you had to keep her attention.
Right. But here's the problem now. You're at a bar, you walk up on a girl and try to talk to the girl now.
Yeah, you a creeper.
Now you're a creeper.
Yeah.
Right? Because everybody, all they do is they IM.
I mean, you can still do it.
No, you got to.
They want to do everything electronically.
We can still do it, but
we can do it.
You're going to run into girls who aren't receptive of it.
Hold on.
Is the
we can do it.
Right.
These young.
You're the creeper, Curly.
Here we go. We got to have class.
Shaggy's
This is
the
Mr.
creeper.
Yuengling's Holla at Me class 101. So, young fellas, if you don't know how to talk to a woman today outside of texting her, I'm about to school you.
Or instant messaging.
Or all that instant message.
Or dating app.
All that.
Because listen, if you don't talk to a girl on the dating app first, you just try to run up on her in a bar.
All of that. None of that don't count, right? I come from an era where you had to look at a girl,
He's giving me the eyes now. I'm getting warm.
And you had to
Reel
have
it in.
you had
Reel
to
it
have
in.
you had to have fresh breath. Go.
I've had a bit to drink.
Make sure your stuff wasn't tart.
We used to carry Tic Tacs.
Tic Tacs, chewing gum, and on occasion, peppermint and or spearmint. Yes, there were 2 flavors, lifesavers.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Only 2 flavors.
2 flavors.
Yep.
Holler at me if you know about it. Peppermint and spearmint, bitch.
Right.
Right?
Holler.
And you would, fine, you see a girl, you go, pop that mint so your breath ain't stank. And you look at, if you didn't get the mints, you had the peppermint. Remember the old peppermints in the plastic bags?
Yes. Like grandma. Like
grandma and the church ladies.
You had it in the candy dish?
Man, listen. You go over grandma's house, you grab some of them peppermints and put them in your pocket.
Either grandma had the mint, the mints, or she had the butterscotch candies.
Look here, player.
It was one or the other.
Look here, player. Let me tell you. Let me put you on game. Grandma had butterscotch.
Yep.
She had peppermint.
Yep.
And for the old school motherfuckers, she had them sour balls.
Oh.
The old school cherry and the lemon and the orange.
No,
you know.
You forgetting the strawberries though.
No. I ain't forget the strawberries.
Oh, okay.
Those are the ones you sucked that had the little soft stuff in the middle of.
Yep.
And if you really old school, the old school Christmas candy that was like the peppermints that they cut off and it had a little knot at the end of it that lasted a day and a half.
I didn't eat that shit, but
Man, listen, you try to chew them shits, you'll cut your tongue up. But we're gonna go back.
They still put lead in candy.
We're gonna go. Right. We're gonna go. Hey, so this is a public service announcement for everybody.
We're all about the PSA.
Who don't know how to talk to women. I know you young fellas are out there. Y'all text a girl, y'all Tinder a girl, y'all Snapchat her. What's that other thing that's right? 15 seconds?
TikToks.
Your TikTok or your
yep.
or you what's the thing, man? With the you only get 10 seconds and you say what the fuck you want and then the thing don't stay there.
Damn. Snapchat?
Is that Snapchat?
Yeah.
Yeah, that like we ain't had that shit. You Snapchat the girl. Right. So right here,
Snapchat, you better write it on paper.
I'm going to give you game. All right?
Give it to us.
All right. First and foremost, the most important thing you could do to a woman is look her in her eyes.
In the face, not the whispering eye.
In the face. Directly in her face.
In her face.
If you can't look in her eyes, here's a trick for you, boys. You ready? This is game. I'm telling you. If you can't look her in the eye because you a bitch.
We got problems.
Look at her nose.
That's true.
I'll wait. You figure it out.
No.
Because then you can just compliment about how you were distracted by how beautiful her feature was that's drawn away from her eyes.
They're not ready for that.
Hello.
And if you gonna look at her nose, don't be an asshole. Make sure you understand and know what color her eyes are.
Oh, because you might get called out on that.
She is definitely gonna test you.
Yeah.
She gonna be like, what color my eyes then?
Mm-hmm.
Like, girl, look.
And you better have an answer.
Look, girl.
And you got to pick a distinct feature out of one of the eyeballs, too.
You tell her, look here, girl.
This one's a little bit darker.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but them beautiful brown eyes that look like Hershey candy bars are keeping me distracted.
Oh,
there you go.
I like that.
And then, we can keep going if you want to. But I'm paying attention to you.
Pay attention.
Second thing is, pay attention to her, dumbass.
Yeah.
The one complaint that women have, and I know my brothers right here will tell you, y'all motherfuckers don't listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Most of the time we don't.
Yeah. But hey, real talk, we don't.
But when you're in the game.
But when you're in the game, you got to do what you got to do. If you got to write down the notes, if you got to write down the keywords,
you gotta take notes.
Sometimes it's
I'm partial to the notes.
Sometimes it's keywords. Hey, sometimes it's keywords, right?
Yep.
She said
buzzwords.
Yep.
For you motherfuckers that don't pay attention, y'all been online now on CNN and whatever.
Oh yeah.
They got the story
and the ticker underneath. The ticker underneath.
Where the fuck they do that at? They got 2,500 words for you to read, or 10.
Right.
Terrorists blown up injured, film at 11. What the fuck is that? You ain't got no you ain't got no information?
Right.
Yep.
Ask, you know what? And I'm giving y'all game. I'm giving you game.
This is how I handle it.
You gotta put the cell phone down.
So
though.
you got.
Put the cell phone down.
You got to pay attention.
You can't be yelling at nobody with a cell phone in your hand.
You got to put your cell phone down.
Hey,
to
put
make
that
it
shit
work.
on silent too.
Hey, look here, girl.
Or you can do the ignore trick. I'm just going to ignore my brother for you, baby.
Oh, yep.
I like that one.
That's game.
That's old.
That's old. Look here, girl. I'm gonna put myself. Matter of fact, here's real game.
You answer.
Here's real my game.
Tell him I'm busy.
You hold my cell phone and tell him I'm talking to you
tell
right
him
now.
I'm busy.
I'm busy. I ain't got. There is nothing right now in this moment that is more important than me getting to know you.
Yep.
Woo!
They got-
Man, listen.
My man just pulled the Ric Flair.
Man.
They got
Woo!
so many apps
That's
now.
your
You
boy.
could even
Ric
ring
Flair.
yourself. You don't have
Woo!
to have somebody ring you. Shit.
And hold on. Here's
ignoring my
here's
homie. Click.
here's the advanced coursework. You ready for this, Shaggy? You give her your phone. You tell her, look here, you answer that phone, because right now ain't nothing more important than you. But while you got it, go ahead, put your name and number in there so I have it.
Yes.
Because I'm going to
Yes.
be contacting you a little bit later.
Bro, if you're really rich and you make that real money, someday if you're smart, you don't put any content on your phone that's personal, then you give them the phone for the night. Here, I'll call you tomorrow. That's only if you got fuck you money, though, because I ain't trying to give away phones. Because some of those bitches will walk away and sell that motherfucker.
Hold on.
Right.
That's
So you're saying hand her the burner phone.
Yeah. You're like, I'll call you tomorrow, baby.
She can get the hey.
Yep.
I don't want your phone number. Here, take this phone.
Yep.
I'll call you on it.
I'm gonna call you tomorrow evening. You tell by that
tell me
time
where to come get
you
it,
got
I'll
you
come
got
get you.
24 hours. You tell me where you want to go.
Yep.
And
So it's almost like a spy movie.
Yep.
Right? We know how to. Here's the phone.
Bro, she's gonna
we'll
watch
call
that
you.
phone all day.
Here's the phone. We'll call you.
I'm going to call you.
You could load a bunch
And
of
hold on,
numbers
and
in there like grandma.
Hold on. You give her the option. Hey,
Mama.
hey. You give her the option. Hey, if you don't want this phone right now,
Right.
you can give me the phone back, and I won't bother you again.
'Cause they
and you
will
can
work.
and
Yep.
you can have a lovely day, and she doesn't feel violated,
Yep.
And she doesn't feel bothered.
and she don't feel bothered, and you be like, it's all good.
You know what that's called too? That's called a force choice. Magicians use it. Yep. So they're giving you, if you give you the option to pick right now, I'm going to know my answer. Most people aren't going to take the phone and then keep it for 24 and throw it away. Most chicks know right in 10 seconds.
First 10 seconds.
Yep.
First 10
Man.
seconds they know.
First
Hey, hold
30,
on.
97
Shaggy,
seconds.
30, 97
Hold on,
seconds.
They know.
hold on.
They know.
Shaggy looking lost. Y'all hit him on. He don't know that. He don't know about the 30-90. Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. So hold on.
Oh,
we
here it is
have
again.
another controversial point. I'm gonna bring up, and Tyler, I don't know, is gonna laugh.
Yep.
Okay.
There was a question.
Question.
30, 97 seconds.
Okay.
Where did that originate? Did that start with myself, or did that start with Tommy Skelly?
Do you know the answer? Because I don't know the history.
But how long? But you've known both of us,
Knowing both of y'all.
and that's been used for how long?
Ever.
Forever.
If I were a betting man, because I know Tommy is he's a man of few words.
Yep.
It had to come from Tommy, because Tommy don't say nothing, he don't waste nothing.
Yep.
Tommy, look, this is how Tommy order a sandwich. I'm hungry.
Make me something.
This is a restaurant. You know why he can get that off? Because he's been to that motherfucker 300 times before then, and they already know what he want, depending on the day. If he walk in there Tuesday, he go, I'm hungry. They're going to give him chicken marinara with Parmesan on it, with
big titty
mozzarella on it, and some pasta with a little olive oil. If it's Thursday, you know what they're going to give him? Veal Parmesan. You see where I'm going with that?
Right.
He done already established
A relationship.
Oh,
a
yeah.
relationship. All you got to know is you hungry or you ain't? And they come in, and he walk in, he look him in the eye, smile. I ain't that hungry today. Know what that mean? A salad, maybe some garlic bread.
The man a few words.
The man a few
So
words.
yeah,
He's quiet.
Tommy ain't got. Hey, Tommy establishes what he want and what he need. 2-3 words tops. But that again, that's
There you go.
that's advanced coursework. You ain't ready
Damn,
for
are
that.
you going to give Tommy Skelly his shares of this show with the whole coin? Or he's like, fuck no.
I'm sure he's so. Look, Tommy.
He's like,
Look. And I established this.
"Whoa."
I established with Tyler. I don't know because one night I was out and about, being a man of the world.
In your travels.
In my travels.
In your travels, yeah.
And on the way back from my out and about, me and a man of the world, and in my travels, I had to make a phone call. I called Tyler, and then something happened, and I had to call him right back. And I said, "Hey, let me call you back in
30-97 seconds.
30-97 seconds."
He'd had quite a
Yes,
few
sir.
drinks.
Yes, sir.
And there was a bunch of language before that
Yes,
didn't make
sir.
sense. So that's why it stood out a little bit more than usual.
Did he say anything about gravy?
No.
Oh, it wasn't that serious then. Okay.
Okay. But then what did I do? I called you back in,
Like a minute or two.
which is what?
Right.
30-97
Then,
seconds.
then you said, I'll
30-97
call you
seconds.
back in 30-97 seconds again, and then you fell asleep. I think that's what you did.
That's
I'm
about
not
that's
sure.
about right.
Yeah.
And you got to be able to know the timing on that.
Yeah.
Because if I don't get that call back, I already know he's asleep, and I ain't got to. We ain't going nowhere.
Yep.
That's why I don't put my shoes on until the last second. hey, Scully, what we doing? Let me call you back. 30-97 seconds. All right, cool.
Yep.
I wait that few minutes.
He
Look at
passed out.
look at my watch. Oh, I ain't going nowhere. I take my pants off. I already know.
But see, Mr. Yuengling, it comes from a long history of Sunday brunches.
30-97 second.
Oh, 30-97 second brunches.
Oh man, I missed them. Oh,
And my man,
Big titty pasta girls and those
no,
brunches
listen,
too?
my man is a fan of what we would call the Monica Bellucci.
hold on, excuse me. Got to take off my hat for the Bellucci's.
We would have these
Oh,
Sunday cocktail brunches called the Monica Bellucci.
Oh my.
She is the patron saint of beauty and honor.
Mr. Yuengling loves him some Monica Bellucci.
Monica, I would love a peach Bellucci right now
There you go.
with some schnitzel.
From the mouth.
Oh, I forgot about this.
See, we didn't have no big titty pasta girls, but we had some big titty German girls that would serve you schnitzel.
There you go.
Oh,
And
Just
them
big everything.
Sunday brunch with the German girls serving schnitzel.
Thicker than
big
a bowl
German
of
girl-
oatmeal.
Big titty blonde girl
Yep.
serving schnitzel
Yep.
On a Sunday morning.
on a Sunday morning with a peach Bellucci, brother. Look here. If God made something
man.
better, I promise He kept it for Himself. That's as close to heaven as these motherfuckers might get.
No, it was pretty damn close.
We would sit there and drink and eat and talk shit
For like 5 hours.
all day.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
And be like, and she just, all she says, more schnitzel?
Oh my.
Yes.
I said,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 And all you had to do is with a pretty, and she had pretty blue eyes.
Hold on. We got to tip our hats. We
We tipping the hat.
The establishment has
Oh, God.
The establishment has
no.
It's gone.
since it burned to the ground.
It's gone.
It's gone.
That's horrible news.
It's a piece of history that will no longer be available. It's
Too bad.
It's a shame because you would appreciate.
Yeah.
Oh no. Would Tyler have appreciated Schnitzel Sundays?
Yep.
Look at my face, man. Look at the.
I'm sad
I want
I'll
you
never
to
get
feel the hurt.
Yeah.
The brothers.
Think about them German girls.
We would be in there, and what was cool was we had. Again, this is some shit y'all young fellas don't know. We had built a rapport
There you go.
with them girls. You know what rapport mean? That would mean they know you, you know them, and it's all good. We'd walk in, they'd be like, "Hey!" And they'd be like, "Your same table?" I said, "Yeah,
Oh,
baby,
yeah.
yeah, baby."
I do it. And there would be like 6 of us at this table.
And then they go,
Damn near every Sunday.
"What you drinking?" You drink. I know you drink. I know what you drinking. What's that shit with the bacon and the cheeseburgers and it's red and.
Oh, you talking Bloody Marys?
My man would drink the Bloody Mary and it was like a fucking buffet and a drink.
There you go.
Bacon and sandwiches and schnitzel, like pork chop was on that motherfucking and celery and I was like, whatever. And he drink and eat that, and she'd just bring us drinks and she would be like, "Hey, eat this while you wait." Pretzels and cheese and all this deliciousness, and we hadn't even ordered nothing but drinks. And we would eat and drink, and then I guess we would order.
Eventually we would order.
And this was a whole day. You come in there when they open at like 10:30, 11, and then you go through the breakfast, and there's like 2.5 hours with breakfast. And then we
roll into lunch.
We talking shit, and they wouldn't say nothing because that's what we did. And because we going into the dinner and they know we going to take care of them tip-wise, so that ain't an issue. It's like, okay, well, we here for lunch, dinner, because it's Sunday. Ain't nobody doing nothing. And now I'm like, well, where's excuse me, can I see your dessert menu? And she would giggle and bring me the desserts.
It was perfect.
Man, and then what we do, and here's the beauty of it. The brothers, when we about to cash out, you can't be cheap.
No.
Can't be cheap.
Cannot be cheap.
Can't be cheap because the ladies took care of us.
And we were there forever.
And we was there forever. And the brothers would say, hey, y'all, hey, the ladies took care of us. Y'all take care of them. Empty your pockets. And we and you
let that money fly.
That's a thing no matter what, though.
Right.
Hey,
right.
young
you
fella,
take care of the people
you
that
always take care of if I don't tell you nothing else, you remember this. Take care of the people that take care of you.
Yep.
They would always take care of us. We walk in, they treat us like family. We had a run of the place. When it was our time to go, cut. Everybody would, hey, cut. Cut them papers.
You know that's a good tester for the game, too. Waitresses are good to test your skills on. You have till the end of the meal to get the number, and they get hit on all the time, so they're pretty tough to bag.
If you can get a waitress's phone number?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Especially if they've been at it even a little bit.
I gotta say,
it's a good test run.
I gotta say, the one number that I got was a waitress.
Yeah.
I felt pretty damn good about that.
Yep. I've had some good
hold
waitresses.
On. Here's the line. You ready for the line? Look here, girl. You serve food all day to everybody. What's your favorite food? What do you want to eat?
Yep.
And she looked at me like, are you fucking? No. What's your favorite food? She said, I think she said pasta or some shit. I can't remember now.
Believe it.
She said something. I was like, here's my number. You call me when you're ready to order.
Yep.
She was like,
damn.
What? You can see in her face what the fuck just happened.
Right, because nobody asked him
This is before DoorDash and all that other order. She's like, I was like, whatever you want to fucking eat, I will get it.
I got you.
Don't worry about paying nothing. And I will guess what your favorite dessert is. If you don't like it, I'll get you something else.
Yep.
Perfect.
And she was like, are you fucking with me? That voice, because waitresses be like, what do you want? What are you ordering?
Right.
You eating bread? Are you
here to
really?
go?
Are you messing with me? Like, look, girl, I ain't got time to be joking. What do you want to eat?
Call me when you're ready to order.
There you go.
She gave me, I don't even know how I got the number. She gave me her number. I gave her my shit. Pretty little thing, too.
And then she'll give you free food, too, while you're eating.
But you got to take care of them. You always take care. And for anybody that was cheap, who might have been cheap.
Oh, they look. They
never
never heard the end of it.
You don't want to be that guy.
Because you won't be coming back.
Don't be that guy. If you got a check, right? How much do you tip, young Shaggy?
On average.
Say you eat $10 worth of food. $10. What's your tip?
5.
Oh. I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that.
So standard, depending on service, you always got to give them something.
Yep.
10% is she was there, she ain't really give a fuck.
She dropped off some silverware. That was about
Right.
it.
She gave you some water. That's 10%. 20% is she was slick, she took care of you, it was all good. 25 to 35%, she gave it to you before you even asked for it.
Yep.
Right? And then you got baller.
And she lived there.
Right.
You got baller.
She lived there.
She lived there.
Showed you her panties.
She know what.
She was like, look what color they are today.
She know what you want. You know what. And you was like, let me see. I knew what I was on. I knew that I was gonna spend about $30 or $40, right? I just came in there with 80 and gave it to her. Here. Because I know we're gonna be fucking around all day. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna get drunk. I'm gonna eat my schnitzel. I'm gonna drink some more drink. I'm gonna probably get me one of them salad things in that red drink, that Bloody Mary.
It's purple today, Soo Young.
It's purple, right? The color's purple
I'm
today.
gonna give me some dessert, and I want to make sure that you slick, because I don't want to be the guy. If you with 5 or 6 guys, you don't want to be the guy with the low tip.
No.
You don't be the guy to order 20 and give up 20. Motherfuckers, you for real?
There's a reason Tarantino got an entire movie scene about it.
Oh, that's right.
True story.
True story.
And he knows some shit.
You don't want to be that guy, because we going to bust your man, we just sat there
Right.
for 5-6 hours drinking.
Right, and Reservoir Dogs.
Some broad.
Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some broad you don't know was bringing you food like you a little toddler. You better give her some fucking money.
Good food, hot, bringing you drinks, give her some money. Don't be like that. So you can go.
There's our PSA right there, Bays Boys Podcast.
Bays Boys
listeners.
PSA.
Bays Boys PSA, don't be a cheap fuck.
Don't be a cheap fuck and tip your waitress.
tip your wait staff
Yeah.
as if your life depended on
Which
it.
it does.
It does.
Because it fucking does.
And here's the other one. Don't ever send your food back to the kitchen. That's the other PSA.
Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that one.
Don't ever send your food back to the kitchen. Because they'll be spitting on that shit in the fucking kitchen.
Not unless you want your hamburger with balls on it.
Yeah.
True talk. True talk. Don't ever
Do you like your hamburger seasoned with flour
or balls.
or balls?
Because
Bro,
you
I had
get-
to order. Did I tell you I had to order a plate the other day because of that? I ordered one, forgot to tell him no guac. The dude brought it out. He's like, I'll get you a different one. I'm like, nah, dog. Bring me a whole nother plate. I'm going to give this to my wife when I get home. And I bagged that motherfucker up and paid for a whole nother plate. I'm like, nuh-uh.
So
You're not doing nothing with this shit.
So hold on.
I'm not trying to die later.
Here's game. Here's game. You ready for game? Here's game. Hey, my order's wrong, but I want you to get me another order, and I want you to buy everybody in the kitchen around whatever the fuck they want to drink. You get them to them, and you say, thank you from me,
Right.
and give them an order and tell them I loved it, but I need it this way.
Yep.
I'm going to give my wife this one.
Yep.
But I need it this way because I'm allergic. Make sure you say,
Yep.
I'm fucking allergic.
That's the only
Right.
way. Yep.
Say, I'm fucking allergic. Don't you go in there bullshitting. And you make sure,
Right. And tell them that.
you make sure you tell them I bought them around.
Yep.
Right.
I've done it.
Yep.
I bought around.
Yep.
And the chef came out and was like, hey, man, we're sorry. We didn't mean to fuck your shit up. I was like, did you get your drink? I'm going to get mine after shift. You make sure you get it now. Matter of fact, go tell the bar what you want so I can, when it's time for me to cash out, I can leave.
Make sure it's paid.
But I want to make sure you get your drink.
Yep.
That's game.
Them motherfuckers remember you. So when you walk in, hey, and you go, what's up, baby? And they say, you know cheese.
Bro,
Yep.
we're not supposed to be teaching the social engineering on this podcast.
I
you
know.
We should have fucking saved that.
Hey.
We went sideways.
Hey, man,
It's Shaggy's fault.
We
blaming
gotta
Shaggy.
teach game where game
What?
needs to be
Wait,
taught.
We could have charged though.
No.
$13.99 VHS video was
Look
sent
here.
to you.
Look here.
the
Look
fuck?
here.
With the sticker.
Look. After the mukbang videos,
Oh yeah,
like
we're gonna need something to pick us up.
we just give them a little taste.
Right.
You know, the fellas on the game.
Who's wearing the wig? Because I don't think I could get away with it.
Exactly. The fellas on the game.
Right.
And then later on, we're going, hey, when the summertime comes,
That's an entire
Boom.
dude, that's an entire channel by itself.
Yes.
look here.
I'll write it
For
right
the
now.
summer, when the summertime comes, We're gonna teach all y'all young fellas with them 2-second attention spans how to talk and how to do the thing and be a gentleman.
How to talk without Instagram and a cell phone.
I can't believe these young fellas ain't got no game.
Okay, but here's the crazy thing. So, I'm first generation internet girls, and guys in high school used to be like, "This shit ain't happening. You're not pulling." We've talked about this before,
Right?
I'm that now, bro. I talked to this girl the other day. My girl out of Vegas. She's like, "I'm hanging out with this guy," but he said he just want to keep it straight when we start hanging out, and I'm like. First of all, that's a preemptive, weird fucking thing to say. If I walked up to some girl at Disneyland and was like, "Hey, bitch, you want to chill later and have lunch, but I don't want to date you," you know what that sounds like? That sounds like somebody don't want to hang out with you.
That sounds like leave me the fuck alone.
Right. That's a whole other direction. She's like, "Yeah, but he smokes me down." I'm like, "What app did you meet this guy on?" "Oh, the swipe left one." If you already got to tell the bitch before you hang out with her, "I don't want to date you, but we can hang out. We met on a cornhole app." What do you think's about to happen?
I'm going to go with Charles Barkley. Terrible.
That's what it is now.
Man, listen.
That's crazy as fuck. I don't got time, so I'll be swiping left.
Man.
Oh, okay.
Look here, girl.
You don't got time, but you want to put your life into that person.
Nope. I will not.
I will not.
Yeah.
I will not.
I will not.
I'm a gentleman.
And internet dating can work, but if you're out the gate already so lazy that you're like this, that, or the other, there's no
hope.
Why would you even hang out with somebody like that?
Why would you even entertain that?
Yeah. We met on a fucking site, but he told me first thing we're going to do is not fuck. Oh, that should be an indicator.
Well, you know what?
Unless he's trying to use that reverse game.
That's a terrible use of reverse game.
Yeah.
That is a terrible use.
What he should have said is, "Hey,
that's awkward." Because if she's intelligent, that's just going to throw a red flag, and that's over.
So what he should have said, I'm not right. So he said basically, "I'm not trying to fuck."
Right.
Pretty much.
Right.
I'm not trying to date.
You're a dickhead. What you should have said is, "Hey, I really want to get to know you better."
Right. Well, nobody uses that anymore. Get to know you better doesn't exist, man. Albums are 15 second songs on a.
And you know what? That's cool.
Right.
Let's go. I want you to get to know me. I want to get to know you. How bad is that? I want to know what you eat, what you like, what's your favorite color. Do you like art? Do you like music?
Right.
And anything in between, that's frosting on the cake, baby. And if you're not interested, at worst. If you're not interested in me and I'm not interested in you, at worst, guess what? We become friends.
Yep.
Nobody does
that anymore, though.
No,
I think it's fucking
and
crazy.
now you don't look like an asshole when you say, "I want to put my tongue in your ass."
Right. Although that does work too.
Depending on
that
who you're
1,000% works.
Well, you know, but you know what? Real game.
And I've done that sober.
Hey,
that
man,
sober.
Real game. Girls
That's
get that
honesty.
They get that offer.
They love the honesty.
They get that. Look,
some of them.
You got to know which one. Hey, girl, look here. You wild.
If she's bold at the bar,
you got to say you wild, right? You wild, right?
Let's
yeah.
just skip right to it.
Let's skip all this. Let me put my tongue in your ass and buy you some breakfast. What you trying to eat? Right?
I'm afraid I got references.
Look,
I got keys to the car.
I can't guarantee you much, but I can guarantee you at least an orgasm and anything you want to eat for breakfast.
Right.
And not necessarily in that order. What you trying to do? And at the very least, she might go, "I like my eggs over easy with waffles and bacon."
Don't touch my butthole.
But don't touch my butt.
Okay.
Hold on. Don't touch my butthole first.
Right. Exactly.
Don't start there.
Exactly. There will be no ass to mouth.
Oh, this went sideways again.
And hold on.
Oh, it's been.
And then all you say is, "Very good."
You know it.
Excuse me, waitress.
I know the
I'd like to
rules.
order, please. Bam.
There you go. All right. And on that
That's
note,
the way it is. I think we should charge for this episode.
we should absolutely charge.
We should
for
just bag this up.
this. Right.
Hold on. I want to make sure.
Are we making this show, this new show, Fellas on the Game,
Oh,
dropping this summer?
Ooh, I like it.
fellas on this game.
Oh, gentlemen, excuse me. Big titty girls. We ain't forgetting about you now.
Circling back around.
We've been giving game now, but big titty girls, we need to know what your bra size is, what kind of pasta you like to eat, and what kind of pasta you like to make. And little titty girls, we love you too. Don't forget about them snacks. What is your favorite snack? Is it sweet? Is it savory? Is it 50-50? A little bit of both. Holla at your boys. Give them the address.
BaysBasement.com. Write the show.
Yep, let them know.
Let them know.
Is that it? Fuck. This show is so fucking backwards. 97 seconds of fucked up shit.
Bays Boys Podcast.